13 Cowboy Party Games and Activities for Kids. Have kids line up and race on stick horses or horses made of pool noodles. They can race one against one or split up into teams and race relay style. Fill your play area with balloons. Then set the cowpokes loose on a balloon popping stampede. Fill the balloons with prizes such as cowboy stickers and temporary tattoos before inflating. Once the stampede is over, kids can go back and collect the prizes. Gather players into groups of 3. On each team, one player sits in a wagon or cardboard box that is decorated like a horse coach. The other 2 players are the horses who must pull their cowboy, in the wagon, across the finish line. In this game, one player is the rancher, trying to corral the cattle. The remaining players are the cattle. Tape off a square on the lawn to serve as the corral. Place a hula hoop on the ground. Have your little cowboys line up behind a line and try to toss their hats into the ring. Award a prize for players who land their cowboy hats inside the hula hoop. This cowboy party activity requires a little bit of advance preparation. When you send out your Western party invitations, include a note that asks parents to email you a photo of their child. Or, you can take pictures of guests as they arrive and print them in time for the activity. Once you have a photo of each guest, mount it on a piece of paper, cardstock, or poster board, depending on the size you wish, with the word "Wanted" printed across the top. Leave enough room below the image for the kids to complete the poster themselves. Gather your party guests for some Old West lasso tossing. Because real lassos can be dangerous, you should consider using a hula hoop or rope rings instead. Place a rocking horse or sawhorse at a fair distance from the line where players will stand. Give each player 3 tries to loop the lasso around the horse's neck. To play this game, set up cowboy boots on a table. Draw a line a few feet away from the table. Have players stand behind the line and toss beanbags at the boots. Award prizes to players who can knock over a boot. If you have a seesaw, attach a saddle to each end. Place a child on each saddle and have 2 adults guide the seesaw up and down. This game is fun for any cowboy-themed party, but it might also be especially enjoyable for a Toy Story party. Divide players into 2 teams. Give each team a cowboy boot. At the other end of the play space, place 2 buckets filled with rubber snakes. On the signal, the first players for each team race to retrieve a snake, bring it back and place it in the boot. Those players then tag the next players in line, who also race to place a snake in their boots. The relay race continues until one team has had each of its members collect a snake and drop it into the boot. On a sawhorse or table's edge, line up 1 tin can per player. Have kids stand a couple of feet from the tin cans. Give each player a squirt gun and a bucket of water for refilling. When you signal the start of the game, kids squirt water at the cans, attempting to knock them down. When a player knocks over his can, he gets to claim a reward from a collection of trinket prizes. Before the party, have your kids paint a collection of rocks. Mix the painted rocks with plain rocks and put them all into a baby pool filled with water. Give kids sieves and have them mine for the gems. You can also play this game in a sandbox. Bury gold-painted rocks or gold nuggets in the sand and have them panhandle for the gold. Pin the tail on the donkey is a classic party game that is often changed to suit the theme of a party. In this cowboy version, instead of pinning a tail on a donkey, kids stamp a brand on a cow. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more interesting videos. And please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm.